Okay, so this is how to make homemade grind wax. First step, or the first thing you need is you just have to have all these basic elements. You need a pot to boil your water. You're gonna need butter and canola oil. Like olive oil will work. This is what I use. It works really good too, though. That's basically just to make it slippery. Then this, you put your candles in the pot, and then the wax itself is just the candles. If you get these little ones, they're the best for it. I always get scented ones. Like this one is vanilla nutmeg. I don't know, these were some my mom had laying around. She said I could have them. And then I always get a powder like cinnamon, or like a drink powder, so like Kool-Aid or something. And when you're done, you pour that in and then let it dry and everything and solidify, and it makes it smell so good. It doesn't affect the performance or anything, but it makes it smell really good. And then use something to shape your wax. Normally I'll use like a little Tupperware container or something, like in my last two, or something like that, or like cookie cutters or something. But this time I'm going to use the little sandwich carrier. I don't know, it'd be funny to be waxing a ledge with a sandwich, so that smells like vanilla and nutmeg and cinnamon. So these are all the things you need, and from there, once you get everything, it's pretty easy. Alright, so these are the last two that I made. This one is like pinkish red. It smells like strawberry and peaches. And then this one is one I use most. You can see there like the wear and tear of it. You can see it's worn down. This one smells like cinnamon rolls. You can actually see, hold on, I'm going to put the camera down. Alright, so depending on the ledge, a lot of ledges are really dirty, so you'll get like old wax on it and stuff. That's not really a problem. Yeah, you can kind of see yellow down there. I don't know if you can in the camera, but that's from the peach flavoring I put in there, like the powder. And then this one, you can see all the cinnamon in the bottom, and it smells so good. So, oh, that's the microwave. So yeah. Okay, so first, just get all your little candles, and you're gonna want like 10 of them. If you want, like, these use 10, so it's pretty good size wax. It'll last a while. So just grab like 10, and then pull the wick, and it'll come right out of this, and then just push it down and pull that part out. Okay, so then you've got all of these pulled out. This is, that's 9, so I'll do one more. And then after that, if you have 10, you're going to want to, and like a normal size like bean can, you're going to want to take your pot and fill it with about an inch, like an inch or an inch and a half of water. Too much water will make the can fall over. So, camera was looking at you, Mom. And so, yeah, just about an inch and a half of water. Okay, so once you get your water in your pot, you want to take your can and try to get it to balance in there. If it won't balance, just won't balance, you have too much water. So I've got just a little bit too much water, so I'm going to take some of that out real fast. Okay, so once you've got your water all measured out, and it's okay if your can falls over. If it can rest against the side without falling in, then you're good. You're gonna grab like 3 of your candles, and put them in there and try to spread them out so that it evens out the weight. It's distributed evenly like that. And then you're going to turn your stove on to high. And once all those are melted, it's going to take a while. Just keep going. Like after these, just put in like 3 or 4 more at a time until they're all melted. Okay, so you don't have to wait until they're all the way melted, all the candles. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to get steam on the lens, but they're not all the way melted, and I put all of them in there. So once they're at least halfway melted, you're going to take your butter. Let me get a knife real fast. Take your butter and had to switch hands there. Get about this much, not that much, but I mean, if you want your wax to be extremely slippery, then you're gonna want a lot, and then just drop it in there, and then wait for like 2 minutes, and then we'll put the oil in. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the oil in, and I'm so trans again real fast. You're gonna want to put about that much in, not a lot. You're just gonna like lightly pour for probably about a second, so not very much. I'm gonna put this away really fast, and then after that, you can go ahead and take cinnamon or whatever you're gonna use. Let me open that real fast.
From this direction?
Yeah. Okay, so then you take your cinnamon or whatever. Whew, steam. Oh, actually, turn this off first and move it to the other side of the stove so that you don't get, so it cools down faster. And then just pour however much you want in there. If you want to smell like super strongly, you pour a lot, and that's what I like. So I poured a lot of it in. And then after that, you're going to get some tongs here, just a demo. And take this out and put it on something like that. Something where you're not going to burn anything, because it's going to be pretty hot at first. Well, yeah, and then just put away your dishes. Okay, so after you let this sit for about a minute, it's still going to be pretty warm. It's probably going to burn you, so grab it with something like an oven glove or something. Take it over, set it on the counter. It shouldn't be hot enough to do any damage, so I'm going to set the camera down. And then you're going to want to open up your shaping container, whatever it may be. Yeah, it's not too bad. And just pour this in and make sure you don't overflow whatever it is, or it's going to be a pretty bad mess to clean up. So there you go. And then you're going to let that sit overnight. So I like making my wax at night, because then I can just go to bed and wake up to it perfectly made in the morning. So that's how to make Grindwax, and then I'll show you a clip of what it looks like when it's done. So, thanks. Okay, so I'm just making a little bit more because my shaping container, it's pretty big, and so I didn't even fill it halfway, but this is after about 10 minutes. It's hard, well, like, not solid. You can squish it if you push hard, but like if you were just to tap it, you'd think it was solid. So It doesn't take all night, but it's best to let it sit there all night because it solidifies like 100% and it's just rock solid. So, yeah. Okay, so now it's the morning, and this is what my wax looks like. So you're just gonna take it and hit it down a couple times, and it'll come loose. See, it slides around in there, and then if it just won't come out, you can carve around the edges with a knife, but this is going to come out when I need 2 hands, so hold on. Oh, it smells really good. Yeah, so there's my wax. You can see all the cinnamon travels like down to the bottom, but it still works just the same. So it's my wax.